Shouts out Walo. Shouts out Walo. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. It's all about execution, man. Sometimes you just gotta jump in there and do it. Sometimes you just gotta jump in there and do it. You know, you might fail, you might make some mistakes, but a great hustler once told me nothing beats a failure but a try. Shouts out Master P. Master P told me that. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You got to try. You know, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with planning and preparing. You know what I'm saying? Meetings. Let's talk about it, all that. But at the end of the day, baby, it's all about that execution. You feel me? And little more fans, the chilling circuit, that's what we all about. Execution. Take the shot. Run the play. Execute. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out Walo, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check this out. Hear what he had to say. This your boy Lil Mo Films, the chilling circuit. I'm out. Boom.
Good morning. It's about execution. 2024 is about execute. All the talking, all the 10,000 meetings, all the 10,000 plannings. A lot of times, if you think about history, go back in history, a lot of times a freestyle beat out a well thought out plan blueprint. A lot of times. Because you know what? People be sitting back, oh, I'm planning for this. I'm going to plan. Okay, you've been planning so much, you ain't never built no time into your life in order to execute. Think about the executors out there. All the executors out there, they making things happen. A lot of times, a lot of things I do, it don't be stupid thought. No, I'm pulling the trigger. I'll pull the trigger and figure that shit out later. Because when you freestyling, you'll be freestyle, you'll catch a hit. And I ain't talking about music. I'm talking about life. You got people, they got all this paperwork, they got all the data. Oh, yeah, we did the research on that. This is this. And, oh, yeah, that and that and that and this and this and that. And then you got somebody that just bust a move freestyle, don't know what they doing, but they got an execution game. They know how to pull the trigger on life. That's what this thing is about. It's about pulling the trigger. I don't care what you know. I don't care what you read. You read all this stuff. How long you going to be reading? You've been blueprinting. How long you going to keep playing? How long? You had 15, 20 years, 5 years. You've been planning. You've been executing. You went to you did all these classes and courses, and you still ain't bust a move. Everybody's not built for execution. And if you're not an executor, you better go get with one, because you might could do the planning and all that shit. But there's always going to be somebody that's willing to freestyle that's going to win. One thing about me, I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to execute. Whether I know it, I can know 5% of this, or I can know 100%. I'm going to execute. A person to know all this information, you will know all this. You will know 100% of the information. And that person, I have an execution, and they only know 5% of the information, and they'll pass you on what you're trying to do. Or they'll materialize their dreams. Or they'll get where they trying to, everywhere that you're trying to go, they're going to get there. And you're like, damn, I'm smarter than this person. I got this degree. I went here. I did this. I know this person. I know that shit don't mean nothing. Who you know, I'm talking about what you got, where you been, that shit don't mean nothing. The only thing that means something, if you're going to pull the trigger and you're going to make that shit happen. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I got my GED in prison. I spent my entire life in prison because I got to remind people. And guess what? There's people that have been here, know this person, went there, this, that, and third. They can't fuck with me. You know why? Because I'm a trigger puller. I pull the trigger on life. My execution game is immaculate. I'm going to execute. I'm going to make it happen. I'm not thinking about this shit 10,000 times. I'm not letting no weak person get around me and tell me some bullshit. Or I don't even deal with that energy. All that energy, that pessimistic shit, that I don't know if you could do that. People don't even come to me with that bullshit. They already know he's not going for that. He will cut you the fuck off. Stop playing games. And if you're not an executor, you're a super overthinker, you better get with some executors, or you're going to be thinking. You're going to be 67, 88, still thinking, still planning, still Oh, I got to strategize. Oh, I got to draw this out. Oh, keep doing it. You're going to keep doing that shit. And you're going to keep seeing me win. You're going to keep seeing me execute. And you're going to keep sitting on the sidelines watching the executors win the championship of life. And it's just like that.
Lil Mo Films, you watching the chilling circuit. Y'all know what it is.
Lil Mo Films.